going on YouTube? It's Duel Links Lounge checking in with another deck profile from the depths of darkness. Vendread, a deck that we just slayed the ladder with and took it to King of Games. Now, the way this deck works, it utilizes the skill Master of Rites, a skill that you can get from Alexis in the GX world. Master of Rites 2 lets you play Ritual Cage at the beginning of the duel. Ritual Cage is a continuous spell that says any battles involving your ritual monsters, you will take no battle damage from them, as well as the ones that you control cannot be destroyed by or targeted by monster effects. So you'll definitely avoid most targeting effects and all destruction effects. So most monster effects you'll be protected from. So since this is a ritual based deck, that is going to be super useful. Now, before we go into the ritual monsters, I want to talk about the spell cards, Vendread Evolution and Vendread Origin, because the unique ability of this deck is that they let you special summon monsters from your ritual monsters from the graveyard. Now, Evolution lets you do that, but you can also tribute monsters. You tribute monsters from your field or hand, or one Vendread monster from your deck, which that deck ability is the one that you'll mostly be using with it. Then going over to Origin, same thing, you can summon a ritual monster from your hand or graveyard, but you can also banish monsters from you can banish a Vendread monster from your graveyard to pay the cost. Now, the second ability of this card is that if a Vendread Slayer you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish that from your graveyard. So it's kind of like a Machine Angel ritual, just being able to protect yourself from destruction by battle or card effects. So these are your two main cards that you'll always be worrying about. And let's go into our first ritual monster, Vendread Slayer. This is the heart of the deck and the monster that I feel like you'll mostly be summoning. That's why we're running 3 copies of it. His ability is when he's the ritual summon version of him lets you search a Vendread ritual card as well as send a Vendread monster from your deck to your graveyard. So he sets up a lot of plays, but the main play you'll be doing with him, and I want you to jot this down because you're going to play Evolution, summon Slayer by sending Slayer from your deck. Origin summons the Slayer that you sent from your deck on top of that, letting you search another Origin and banish. You could toss an Executioner or any one of these monsters that have graveyard effects, so not the Revenant, but you do that and then you summon Executioner, you have like a huge field in one turn. Now, he also has a secondary ability that whenever he battles, you can banish a Vendread monster from your graveyard to pump him by 300. You'll probably barely use the effect because you're mostly going to use him to search, but it's something that you should always keep in mind because he can get pretty huge. Now, your second ritual monster you'll be summoning, Executioner, it's actually not even his name technically because whenever he's on the field, he's actually a Vendread Slayer. So he can also be protected by Vendread Origin. Now, when he's the ritual summon version of him is on the field, your opponent can't target any cards except him. So that teamed up with Ritual Cage means you got a soft lock going for monster effects because they will only be like Cosmic Cyclones. Anything that's targeting can only target him. So it locks out any cards like that. But he's also got a big 3000 body, but if they manage to get over him, you can search your deck for any Vendread card. So very good card. And your boss monster, you always want him on the field when you have Cage because he protects your Cage, but if you get 2 of them on the field properly, then they will not be able to target cards in general, and they have 2 big 3000 bodies to get over. Now let's talk about some of the normal utility monsters. Sonic Bird is self-explanatory. Sonic Bird lets you search your deck for any ritual spell, so you're always going to search Evolution or Origin. So Sonic Bird also has 4 stars, so you can use them in big plays to summon Executioner or any Vendread monster for that matter. Now, Revenants and Hound Horde are the 2 cards I want to talk about. You usually want them on the field so you can tribute them off to give your Vendread monsters special abilities. The one that Revenants gives you is being able to banish special summon monsters once per turn, and it's a quick effect. And then Hound Horde, same thing, but it lets you banish spell or traps. Now their inherent abilities, Revenant, when it gets destroyed by battle or card effect on the field, it can special summon itself but banish it when it leaves the field. And then Hound Horde, you can discard a card from the graveyard to special summon, discard a card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon him, but banish him when he leaves the field. He's got a nice little 2100 booty. Anima, same thing, but you probably won't be tributing him off the field, so you don't have to worry about that effect. But when he's in the graveyard, you could banish him from the graveyard to special summon a banish Vendread monster. So you can also properly summon rituals with that, so that's the main reason you'll use him. Now let's talk about Vendread Knights. This is like the main utility card of the deck. The way I think about Vendread monsters in the hand is that since you can special summon them from the graveyard, they're fodder. So Vendread Knights lets you discard a Vendread card monster from your deck to your it lets you discard a card to search a Vendread monster from your deck to your hand. So you'll get necessary pieces of the puzzle to do big plays. Now its secondary effect is that when a Vendread monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish a Vendread monster from your graveyard to attack again. This is limitless. As long as you have the cost to pay for it in the graveyard, you can attack that many times into monsters. So I've attacked the whole field. You'll see in a Ritual Beast battle where we just attack 2 monsters and then go for game. It's just an amazing ability that I want to talk about. Now these all make up this amazing deck, and I felt like having opponents deal with the Revenant's plays just shut them out. If there's any replacements, you'll see that there was another build where if you don't have Sonic Bird, you can go double Hound Horde, and then you can go triple Knights. You could sub out a Vendread. You can sub out an Executioner. You can try out Battle Lord. Battle Lord is just like Slayer in a sense, but he cannot be protected by the origin. But what he does is that you can, when he dies when he's ritual summoned, he lets you search a monster from a Vendread monster from your deck and then toss a monster from the graveyard. So you don't usually use him for that. His main ability is that it lets you banish a Vendread card from your graveyard to the banish pile to pick a type of card, and then your opponent cannot activate cards of that type for that turn. So you can call it monster effects, knock out Kiteroids, knock out Karibos. You can discard and call trapped and knock out all their back row. They can't activate the back row till the end of the turn, or same thing with spells. So just some cards to think about. I found, of course, the other build much more consistent with the Sonic Birds and all the utility cards, but suit yourself on what you want to use. Find out what you want to use and find out what you like best. We had an amazing time just slaying with this deck. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. Duel Links Lounge checking out King of Games.
Duel!
But please make it happen. Somebody make it happen. I'll see what I can do. Something stupid basically is what I'm getting from all this. There's not an airplane taking off, there's gardeners gardening. Oh, Chidori head. Oh my god, wow. I'm about to take a bunch of damage. Give us Metaphys Ragnarok. They need to give Dark Lords their actual broken what do you mean? What is it? Oh, now we lost. Give me my Buster Dragon, golly. Dang, we're about to be at 100. Oh, you know what? I need both of these. Give us Harpy's Feather Duster? Come on, man. Declared battle. Heck yeah, we're going for it. Maybe a little counter trap doesn't work. Guys, can't catch a break here. I don't even know what to do. Because if he gets an ancient gear dude out, I'm like... I'm going this way. I'm going like this. I'm trying to make this play as soon as possible. At least this way he can't double cyclone us. But we're trying to get two of these up as soon as possible. But I need the second one. I need the second one to have the Hound Horde on it. If we get Hound Horde off, it's a wrap. Yikers. Oh damn, he's going all in. Wow, he's gonna come up on, oh my god, guys, I don't... What do I do, guys? What the heck, man? Okay, perfect. Never mind. Of course he runs 3 of them, right? Fucking trash. Come on, deck, don't let me down. Get the hell out of here, boy! God! You guys, you don't understand the stress that you guys do understand the stress. You're watching it. I can relate, Scorpio. There's those situations where they have the banishment cycle to the heavy play when you're on. It's most effective when you're on defensive, honestly. This fool about to bounce my card back to my hand. Necro Valley, yeah, I know. It'd be like that, bro. It can't stop everything. Remember that. It is what it happens like that, though. I'm gonna keep my lips shut. Alright, yeah, we should do it like this, because if I do it the other way, I'm gonna have to give up my anima play, and I need to push. Oops, that was in game. What? Oh my god, I don't even remember what that's. Oh my god, we got another Metaphys player.
Duel!
I know, right? This is all I can do. Do they want to go first? First would be nice. a kite roid, but we're going in. We gotta get that lethal. Holy shit, bro. Grit. Oh my god, forgot about that. But whatever, we have to force it. Soul release? That's a cup kind. Yeah, that is kind of a cup. Oh, we lost. God damn it. Oh wait, never mind. Oh my god, he already has the Duelist play then. Okay, we drew game. Alright, we good. That's our game right there. Never mind. Alright, never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that plan. We finally did it, boys. Do you feel the power? Vendread! Bitch! Let's go!